Y'all are going to absolutely hate me when I tell you this, but please let me teach y'all the game. So boom, there was this guy that I was talking to and I never really liked him, but we were always cool. But all of a sudden, this man gets to acting super nonchalant with me. And ever since he's been acting super nonchalant, he's been in my head rent free, and I hate that shit, y'all. So the other day I'm on the phone with my sister and I'm telling her about this man, and I'm explaining to her how this man has been in my head living rent free, just taking up space in my head. So my sis asked me like, well, do you think you like this dude? And I'm like, I've been thinking about him so much, maybe I do like this dude. Then when I'm on the phone with her, there was a long pause and my sister was like, I don't like this man. And then I'm like, you're right, I never liked this man. I don't like this man. But then there's another long pause and I'm like, oh my God, do you know what it is? And she's like, what? I'm like, it's not that I like him. It's the fact that I want him to like me more than I like him. She's on the phone with me looking at me confused as hell, like, what are you talking about? And I'm trying to explain to my sister, like, that's it. It's the chase for me. I never liked this dude, but since he's been acting so nonchalant, it's giving me the idea that now I like him more than he actually likes me. So once I get this man back on my nuts, I won't have a desire for him anymore. It was always the chase. Then I'm sitting there on the phone with my sister, y'all, and I'm like, nah, it's not the chase. It's about me.
She's right. And also, not surprised, right? More chicks out here need to admit this very real truth right here, that most of them today are only after attention and validation. And there's a fine line here. You know, there's a healthy amount of mystery that you want to maintain if you're dating with somebody that increases attraction. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about what I have seen is the problem with a lot of chicks today, which is that they love validation to an unhealthy degree and also attention to an unhealthy degree. And the men who realize this take one of two paths. They'll either be able to spot a chick who only responds to being treated badly and they reward bad behavior. So that is the guy ignoring her for a very long time, treating her like shit, and now she's interested in you. Not the healthy amount of mystery, which has to be there to an extent. No. This chick, as soon as she gets that validation and gets that attention that she's seeking from that person, now starts to become toxic. Women today love attention so much that they will give up their cheeks just to secure that validation and attention, just to feel like, oh, he gave me the time of day, not because they even want to experience the sex in itself, but they want that validation. And she is just one of many of these chicks out here.
It's always been about me. And now my sister's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. And I'm trying to explain to my sister, like, once I get this man to like me more than I actually like him again, it's going to be a ego boost for me. And I'm telling her, this is nothing more than a chase to boost my own ego. Because the only person I'm thinking about in this situation is me. And my sister at this point is like, I get what you're saying, but you're insane. You're a true villain. And she's right. I'm making this video to tell y'all to be careful out there. It's a cold world we living in, y'all, but game is game, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to avoid a person like me from destroying your mental. As soon as the person that you're interested in stops giving you the energy that they started off with, you need to leave. No ifs, ands, or buts. And once they start to realize that you're trying to leave, they're going to start to breadcrumb you back in so that you don't leave and that they can once again win. So to avoid getting your feelings hurt, all in all, just leave, y'all. There are some people in this world, y'all, that are willing to breadcrumb you into liking them. And once they know they have you hooked, they feel absolutely nothing and they leave you hooked. Because at the end of the day, y'all, you were only a pawn in a game to boost their own ego. I hope this helps. Please don't hate me. I love you guys so much. Bye.
So we're living in a generation of simps for sure. The fact that she knows she can comfortably come out here and say, hey, I'm pretty much a terrible person who loves to manipulate people emotionally, and it's all about me in every situation. And she knows that her following, which it seems like is probably mostly guys, are going to sit there and probably encourage her. lets you know that we're just screwed here as a generation. Let's check out a few comments here. Top comment says, too much psychological games. I'm too transparent and honest to be doing all that. I wish you good luck though. Here's another person who says, it's the push-pull method. Another person who says, yup, you like that he likes you. Here's another person who added, this is called narcissism. Here's somebody else who says, no energy/effort, no access. My husband would never confuse me. Another person here added, I'm in enemy territory. And this does happen more often than a lot of men anticipate. This is also why you can't have chicks here giving you dating advice too often, and you have to talk to men to let you know when a woman is just happy for your attention and validation, right? You could see this in many forms. This would be the chick who you'd be texting for a long time. She will text you, talk to you, maybe even get on the phone. But every time it's time for you to set a date, all of a sudden she's not available. Loves the attention, loves the validation, but at the end of the day, that's all that she wants. And typically for most guys, they don't realize just how much a woman just loves attention and validation, the particular woman they're dealing with, until they're trying to actually escalate things and they realize like, oh, this chick doesn't care about me. She just wants to use me the same way that she uses that dude that's in the friend zone, the same way that she uses her orbiters who are in her DMs, and they feel very comfortable doing this for now until they have to drink that coffee. Looks like she responded to a comment here that says, too much psychological games. I'm too transparent and honest to be doing all that. I wish you good luck though. Let's hear what she had to say.
See, here's one thing I don't want y'all to get confused about me. For all the new people coming to my page, baby, I'm in my villain era, okay? Which means I'm not looking for a relationship right now, sweetheart. Which means these psychological games that we're playing, baby, I love them. I live for them. I'm not looking for a relationship right now, baby. I'm here for a fun time. But I do believe in karma. So one thing about me, I'm an honest villain. Which means I'm going to be completely transparent and honest before we even get things going. For example, I met this dude at the bar. He approached me. He said, hey, you're beautiful. Can I get your number? I said, sure. But I have to let you know that I am a toxic person right now and I'm probably going to waste your time. He said, you think so? I said, I know so. He said, that's fine. Give me your number. So boom. We kick it. We have a great time. A week goes by and I can already...
He claps my cheeks. That's what she means. We kick it. He's beating it senselessly, madly.
So
let me chill out, man. Let me go back to that video. I lost it. I lost what I was talking about.
So I'm
she makes eggs. That's probably about as good.
See, here's one.
As complicated and detailed as those meals are going to get. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get this. I think here we are.
Says, sure, but I have to let you know that I am a toxic person right now and I'm probably going to waste your time. He said, you think so? I said, I know so. He said, that's fine. Give me your number. So boom. We kick it. We have a great time. A week goes by and I can already tell this man is catching feelings. So once I see that this man is catching feelings, it's time for me to bounce. So instead of me texting back fast, I'm now texting back slow. Instead of me being available to go out and hang out, I'm always busy. I call this the girlfriend trial. And usually after this trial is up, you get ghosted. But from the very jump, I said I'm toxic, I'm not looking for anything, and I'm probably gonna waste your time, and you continue to proceed to pursue me. That's not my fault. And to the man that's so mad that I'm in my villain era and doing this, please go cry to your homeboy because I got the game from y'all.
Okay. If you young chicks out there in your early 20s, mid 20s, think that this type of approach to dating is going to stop you from freezing your eggs later on, you have some lessons to learn. There's some bitter lessons too, in the form of small little shots that we call espressos here on the coffee pot. This will end in tears. It won't happen any other way. Before we know it, it will be, okay, villain time is over. Now it's time for me to find myself a good man, and we'll be here to see how that plays out.